Hello everybody and welcome to the Sauropod squad. Here on this channel our theme is dinosaurs, but our passion is variety gaming. And today we're back with Mr. T, the Tyrannotitan, here in Gondwa, Path of Titans, of course. And last episode, like unfortunately quite a lot of Mr. T's episodes, ended with us dying once again in a fight. And it was another fight that I only started and got into because I thought that I saw two smaller theropods, and I was like, "Ooh, I could take advantage of this." And then out of nowhere, the bigger Tyrannotitan comes out of left field and got us, which is a bummer, but hey, it's neither here nor there. So let me go ahead and hide here in a bush real quick, as much as big Mr. T can. Yeah, you could pretend to be hidden there. That works for me. Alright, so the game plan, like always, has been the same thing going forward with this guy's life, which is I need to continue to explore all the all the point of interests. And the only ones we haven't seen yet are kind of the scary ones. So I might be passing through some scary places today. We'll see how it plays out. But it did respawn me down here in Whistling Columns, which is actually kind of nice. It kept me in the lower area, so I actually appreciate that. So we're gonna kind of start making our way back, pretty much the same way that we did in last episode, to try to get to White Cliffs, and then from there we can, see Wilderness Peak, and then maybe pop our head into the crater and the plains, because at that point we might be fully grown. We shall see how the quests help us out today. Now, I also do want to make my way back to my nest over in Triad Falls. It wasn't the best place to place it, looking back, but it's where I chose, and so I think we're going to just kind of have to deal with that. It's not a terrible place, and honestly, a lot of the places over here on this side of the map wasn't really good for the Tyrannotitan here. All the nest spots were just like subpar on average, right? It was kind of annoying, but still, if I make it over there and get some nesting done, like some nest built, it's going to give us a lot of experience. And honestly, so much so that just the nest alone, I think, might be able to get us all the way to fully grown. So I'm going to make my way over there with Mr. T and his yellow face. And if anything interesting happens, I will bring you guys in. But I can already tell you I'm not questing here in Whistling Columns because it gave me Gifts of the Sea, and I am just not about that. Alright, also guys, I had an idea. Because this is likely to be the second to last episode of Mr. T here, in the Grow series, we could always bring him back for a day of terror out in Gondwa trying to get some kills. But I'm gonna put myself here in the home cave because I don't have a whole lot of marks, but I do have enough marks to get a new skin. And I think it's time Mr. T gets out of his baby clothes and into a skin that more fits his style. So let's go ahead and take a little seat real quick in our home spot over here and load up the skin customizer. So there are two skins here that are under the amount of money we have. We could get the forest skin, which is alright. It has green and some markings, but I think the one I'm gonna go for is this one right here, the Dune Strider. I just like it. It's kind of cool. It's simple, but it's like kind of like a tiger. So I'm gonna go for this one. So let's go ahead and unlock it. And then we can't even fully upgrade it, unfortunately, but we can upgrade it twice. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it twice, and let me try to make this guy as cool as I can. Alright guys, this is what I ended up on. There are actually some cool patterns here. This one doesn't have any of the like tiger stripes. And then this one is kind of like splotched, which is interesting. They're cool, but I actually do like the one that we saw first. So we're gonna go with this. I got him really like black trim on the outside with some really deep like chocolate browns for stripes, and I like it. We're gonna go for that. We're gonna shed, and we're gonna get back out in the world. Wow, we went in the home cave, and it just became a storm by the time we came out. What was that sound? there's something over there. Really not sure what that was. I don't know if that was AI dying or what, but I'm gonna dig up this burrow. I'm just gonna let whoever over there hear me. Good, quick, easy kill. Let's heat this up. Wondering if whoever was over there is interested in me. They didn't come out. I wonder if they're afraid of me. Man, things can get spooky in a rainy storm in dark woods. This area out here, I ain't even gonna lie. Alright, well I didn't find the player, but I did find my mushrooms. Alright, the storm has broke, which is very nice. So I brought us up here to get a little drink of water and to cue the episode snack time. Also, look how great we're looking. Honestly, I'm really glad. It's a cheap skin, but it looks nice. It's just clean. It's a realistic skin, which I really enjoy. Alright guys, so for snack time today, I've got my classic, what is it? Pink lemonade. Strawberry lemonade. But I also have sour pink lemonade strips of the Joyride brand. I don't know if you guys have tried Joyride. I know that YouTuber Ryan Trahan is the creator, and honestly, it's pretty good. Although the one thing I gotta say about the Joyride is just the packaging, man. It's really kind of annoying. You gotta like take it out to like rip the strips, and it's like a whole thing. But it tastes good. So yeah, those are my snacks. I got a little bit of candy and a little bit of drink. So let me know what you guys are eating and drinking today. And cheers. You know, I gotta say, I've grown quite fond of Dark Woods over the past few growth series. It feels like the least traversed area. Whoops. It's annoying to get around, like these rocks and the down logs in your way and stuff. Like it's definitely tedious to get around. But I always feel fairly safe around here. Or rather that you don't really see too many people, I guess, because everyone's hiding in the trees. Alright, it's time for yet another nerve-wracking river crossing. I swear, if I was playing like a big old Spino or a Sarco, just hang out right here. Like I feel like you can catch people pretty easily. Alright, well hopefully I didn't just will that into existence. Let's go across. We look safe. Okay. Yeah, we look alright. Oh, Sarco's hiding here today. You know, I've been playing a lot of that Minecraft server. The series we've been doing over there has been a ton of fun. Actually, a lot of good support. So actually, if you're a new subscriber because of the Minecraft, but you're checking out the Path of Titans videos, thanks and welcome to the Growth series. But playing over there has it's got a lot of really cool dinosaurs. Actually, just a lot of research on like all the creatures that are in that dinosaur mod over on Minecraft, and there's quite a lot of them. But I was kind of surprised to not see our boy the Tyrannotitan. It does have T-Rex, but it's only got like T-Rex, Allo, and like Cerado, I guess, even as like the third biggest. So not a whole lot of like huge theropods. So it is, you know, Path of Titans is, if it's only one thing, it's got a lot of really cool dinosaur options. Always really appreciated that about this game. Well, this watering hole is quiet today. No little Camptos showing up, at least not yet. Yeah, it's been a pretty peaceful march back to the nest. We'll see if that keeps up. Kind of just retracing the exact same steps as last episode. Oh no, I haven't caught one of those guys yet, and I don't think I ever will. They're too quick. I almost got that one though. Ooh, something's to our right. I think this might actually be a player. I heard him taking a chomp out of somebody else. Oh, things are around here. Oh, maybe no, it's just another AI. Dang, man. When you think you finally found players, it's always these guys. Alright, well, I think it's time to get out of Younger. Let's use our rushing ability, or whatever it's called, and hoof it on up this hill. This is kind of the only creature I can do this uphill, but the speed! Also, wow, I just passed that little guy. Alright, back to Triad Falls, the place where we died last episode. Let's see if anybody's hanging out. It's also about to become nighttime, which is unfortunate. But how's the lake looking today? I feel like there's usually one person hanging out here, or at least passing through. Quiet day on the server, it seems. Well, perhaps we will make it back to our nest completely uninterrupted. Which, I ain't gonna lie, is kind of nice. For a change, I'm not getting jumped by a pack of other creatures. Alright, folks, we have returned to the scene of the crime of last episode, more or less. This is where we got into that scuffle that we did not survive. Ooh, I will grab this guy. Now, I did see people chatting in the local chat. One guy specifically said he's Alio, which is good, because I'm just not worried about an Alio. And another guy said K. So there's two people here, and they're talking. I don't know what the second guy is, but could be good. Famous last words, right? Alright, we've made it back to our river. And I don't see anybody, at least right off the bat. So... oh, there's a little Dimetrodon running around. I think we're solid. Let's go get over to our nest and do the part where I gotta work for about 45 minutes, and you guys will see it done in half a second. I gotta work on building this nest. Alright, home sweet home. Let's get a quick refresher on what this nest needs. We need bones, rocks, and mud. And I do remember that I put this right here because just over here on the beach are some bones. So we just gotta yoink these and place it there. And then do that a bajillion more times. It seems they have changed the nesting quest from what I remember. Before it said the quest was like sleep near it when you were halfway through the nest health. But I just did that and the nest health is not up, and it moved it on to part 2. And part 2 I don't recall. It says deliver resources to your nest, will contribute to it, deliver one of each resource. So I need mud, and I'm going to assume that this thing over my head is telling me where mud is. At least that's the hope. Yeah, it is a pile of mud. Awesome. Okay. This should complete that quest and give us even more growth. Okay. Easy. Now our quest just says finish contributing or constructing your nest, so back to the grind. Alright guys, as I come over here to grab one of the last muds I'm gonna need, I wanted to ask you guys a genuine question. Let's call it the comic question of the day. You see, last night I was doing a lot of research about all the, like I said, all the creatures that are in that Minecraft Fossils and Archaeology mod. And I wanted to kind of set up the park in specific ages, right? Like Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. And I saw something that I had forgotten, and then I remembered I had learned in the far past, and then it got brushed out of my brain. And I basically relearned the fact that Tyrannosaurus Rex is not from the Jurassic period. And as soon as I read that, I was like, yeah, I don't think I would have been able to tell you that off the top of my head, but yeah, that rings a bell. And so my question for you guys is, did you just learn that? Did I just tell you that? Did you relearn it, perhaps? Or have you known? I think it's really funny that, you know, the T-Rex is mostly known from the Jurassic Park series, right? Obviously fossil records, and it's like the biggest dinosaur and other things, but let's be real, it's the media behind it has blown its popularity out of proportion. And I think most people would say, if you gave them a list, Triassic, Jurassic, or Cretaceous, and you asked them, where's the T-Rex, they'd be like, oh yeah, easy, Jurassic. But it's wrong. It's Cretaceous. So yeah, let me know if you knew that, or if I just taught you it. Yeah, and let me know if you've also caught some people with that and been like, it is actually Cretaceous. Alright guys, at this final placement of mud, I do believe this will complete the nest. There we go. I was honestly hoping for a little bit more growth, if I'm honest. Oh, there, it's giving me more as I go through all the things. Okay, cool. Alright, that's the amount of growth I was hoping for after you do all the quests and stuff like that. It's basically a full bar, which is exciting. Alright, let's head up to this little watering hole by our nest real quick because, as you can tell, I'm kind of in trouble when it comes to food and water. That was a calculated risk of getting that done for the growth, but now we're going to need to feast. We just gotta, I think I'm going to drink water real quick and then head north and just eat absolutely everything I can find. Yeah, as you can see, it's breaking a new day. So if you've played past that, you know how long that was. It took the entire night just to make that nest. And what's also kind of crazy, I've been playing for about an hour and a half here. I haven't seen a soul, absolutely nobody other than all these screaming AIs. Oh wow, I completely drank that dry. That's crazy. Thirsty Mr. T. Okay. But looking over the future, we're gonna have to let out a roar because you know the rules. There's a vista view, you gotta roar. Yeah. We need to go up to Wilderness Peak just to get the point of interest, and then we're going over to the White Cliffs. And then guys, I think we're going into the crater. Alright, time to say goodbye to the nest. I hope for you guys who've only been here for like, what, 2 minutes, but I've been here for quite a while. It is a pretty gorgeous little spot at the entrance of this river, so I have been enjoying it even if it was the middle of the night. But our adventure continues onward. Hopefully I can find a player. I really need a lot of food. Alright guys, we are out of Triad Falls, and I did pop my head into Wilderness Peak real quick to get that point of interest growth real easily. But here we are. We are now in the final stretch, really. We've got 3 more zones. Make it 2 more zones. We got the White Cliffs here, which I am going to go off to... Oh, I got to go, like, cut west here to go drink some fresh water up at that pond. Hopefully do a quest or 2, and then work my way, and then we got to cross the crater, which, you know, 50-50 chance on whether we survive that crossing. Another quiet lake with 0 players. Where are they all, man? That's crazy. And every watering hole I've gone to today has been 100%. Well, except the one that I drank to 0%. Oh, there's a player. It's a flyer that I'm not going to catch. But there is a player. He's got a big old sea turtle. Alright, I think I got lucky enough with all these quests. If you guys glance down on my EXP bar, my growth meter, we are 1 quest away. And really, I don't even think it's going to be a quest. I think as soon as I step into the crater, we will hit full adult, which is super exciting. So now, the goal is simply this, to cross through the crater. Don't make enemies. Don't even make friends. Just get through the crater so we get to the other side, to the Grand Plains, and that will confirm that we have survived to full adult. Unless I get attacked by everybody in the Grand Plains. I suppose that's still a possibility. Alright guys, place your bets. Odds are 2 to 1. 2 me dying, 1 me surviving. But here we go. Is anybody here? Yep, I see people swimming down there. Honestly, it looks really cool. Oh, no, there's a few people running around doing chaotic stuff. It looks like I might end up being the biggest guy down there. Okay, but there it is. Discovered impact crater officially. We've got 45 seconds of growth. And we will for sure be fully grown. Okay, here goes, guys. The goal is to get a drink of the water and then get our way through to the other side. Now, it does look like there's a bunch of people down here, and I never know how this goes. Sometimes you make friends and nobody messes with you. Sometimes you get attacked by the entire group of people down here. So, looks like we got a Pycno, we got another possibly fully grown Tyrannotitan. Off to the left there is, what is that? Metri, perhaps? Not even sure. I'm just gonna walk up and have a drink of water, and we'll see what happens. There is a Spino in the water, but he's kind of tiny. I'm just gonna get my fair share. Oh, water quality too low. Alright, fair enough. None of that then. This is always such a crazy playground for players. Raptors and just theropods of all sorts. Look up in the hills in the back. Struthy's getting chased. Hello, this is a Cerato, it looks like. Okay. I think I'm too big for people to really mess with. Oh, there's a Megalania. That could be annoying. Here's the true chaos. Oh, it's the Struthies. The Struthies are getting attacked. Oh, are they coming for me? They might be coming for me. Yup, they're definitely coming for me. I'm just getting out of here. I don't want any of that. I have been killed too many times in this Grow series to let people group kill me again. No, no, no. I'm a 1v1 type kind of dinosaur at this point. Okay, but guys, we have officially done it. We have scouted all of the zones in the entire map. We've got Mr. T all the way up to fully grown. He's got a new fancy skin. He's got all of his flashy abilities like whoop, which is a huge... That one has come in handy so often through this playthrough. It's probably my favorite ability that the Tyrannotitan has got on him, honestly. Juke's great. Here comes a little raptor player messing around with me. I see you, little dude. I see you. You gonna jump on me? Yeah, there he is. He's just kind of hanging out. Running around me. Kind of makes me think he's a scout and other players are on their way to pick off solo me. Wow, there's not even anybody at the river here. It's been a very oddly quiet day. I'm not gonna lie. Very strange. Oh, there's a Sarco in the water. Oh, and a big ankle. Are you coming for me? Are you fighting me? My God. Stay away from that tail. Oh my God. Anklies are OP in this, man. I don't know if I want to fight an Ankly. Usually you just kind of ignore them. He's got his tail charged. Oh, getting jumped. That's fun. It's never a 1v1, is it? Never a 1v1. Oh, he's done. Oh, he survived. How did he survive that? Bro, I don't want to find an Ankly player. I really don't. I just don't. But he's the predator here. He's like, ooh, trophy. Yeah. Alright, screw it. For the finale of the game, we'll go for it. Oh, man. I need to get this little guy. He's a problem. Oh! I am running out of stam, which ain't great. Obnoxious. How do you even fight these things, man? They're just full of... They so easily damage you with that AoE. That's annoying. I've never actually fought one of these. I usually just stay away. They're like not worth it usually. Oh, I'm kind of stuck on him. I've got the blood. I don't know. He might be at a disadvantage here. Hard to say. I feel like I got him good there. You know what's gonna happen is before this fight's over, someone else is gonna show up and just get me. What? That hit me? Yo, the AoE is ridiculous. Like, actually kind of ridiculous. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh, there's no way. Why am I getting spammed by this griffin bite? It's really annoying. Got him. Got him. Hunkering down again. I just gotta go for damage. I gotta go for damage. All or nothing. All or nothing. Get him. Get him. Get him. Alright, well, hey, GG. At least it was a 1v1. Well, kind of. It had that annoying little raptor jumping in. That's alright. That's alright. Mr. T, it is what it is. It is what it is. He says sub adult. I'll get him off camera, probably to adult someday. But hey, I'm happy we got a 1v1, and even though I lost, it's fine. That was more enjoyable than most of the series was that fight. Even though I was pretty sure I was at a disadvantage from the start. Also, that player approached me as an herbivore, so that tells me he kind of knew what he was doing, and he fought like it. Yeah, I never really fought those Ankyles and Kylosaurs before. That AoE range is ridiculous. I would argue a little bit OP. I've definitely heard people say that they are like the absolute tanks of the game, but I feel like I almost got him. I would love to know what his HP was at. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for this series. I might have an episode going forward in the future just to hop on, just to kind of get some more fights, because I do really like the Tyrannotitan. Overall, I'd rate this character probably like an 8 out of 10. Dock some points because, man, is it just tedious. You're always fighting critters, like, constantly. And that does get kind of old. But in the beginning, it's also kind of a fun challenge to try to keep yourself fed. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be Mr. T's Growth series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a fun one. I did enjoy it, even though I died a lot. I did enjoy it a little bit more than Captain Amar. I obviously love Sauropods, but the, I don't know, the fast theropod gameplay is a lot of fun. But if I had to pick a favorite, we're still at Chomps a lot. He's awesome. Alright, folks, well, let me know who you would like to see for the next Growth series. You folks that have made it to the end of this episode are the MVPs for sure. And so, yeah, I want to know if you guys want to see Tank do the AO, or I haven't created one yet, but I was also thinking it could be fun to do an Iguanodon. I'm also thinking I'm going to be doing whichever creature we play, the Iguanodon or the Aotrike. I want to do it on the solo servers. You know, if I log out here, you guys can see they have, you know, you can hit multiplayer and you can go solo matchmaking tests. So I'm always by myself and people can't group. I think both the Iguanodon and the Aotrike would be really, really fun creatures for that. I'm not quite ready to do permadeath. Maybe we'll do an episode after we test out the solo testing. But I don't know. If you guys really want to see permadeath instead, let me know and I'll give it a shot. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the series. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and are excited for the next one. Subscribe down below, join the Discord, all that good YouTube stuff. And do me a favor, if you have been liking my content, go check out the Sauropod Squad Park series that I'm doing over on Minecraft. Even if you're not the biggest Minecraft fan, and if you like dinosaurs, I think you might get something out of it. Alright, folks, for me and Mr. T, there is in the background doing one more roar, I'm going to wish you guys a good rest of your day. And until next time, peace out.